My name is Charnee Merritt. I am a mother of 5. I have 4 teenagers, and then I have my youngest, whose name is Israel. I live in Akron, Ohio. Israel was 4 years old, and because I went to nursing school, I was doing my nursing process, and I was putting things together, and it just didn't seem like he was okay. So I took him to Cleveland, and they knew something was wrong, and they said, "You're not leaving here until we find out what's wrong with him." And sure enough, after the ultrasound, they seen a mass, and that's the worst thing you ever want to hear in your life, that your child is diagnosed with cancer. Neuroblastoma is one of those cancers. Every child is different. And I was doing my research on Memorial Sloan Kettering, and I decided that this was where we needed to be.
Israel came from Ohio, and his mother really had to jump through a lot of hoops to come here. And about 700 patients per year are diagnosed in the US, and more than half of them have metastatic disease at diagnosis. That's a disease that's already spread to bone and bone marrow. And when he came here, he had a lot of disease. He had a large tumor which was considered inoperable. He was at the right place to have the surgery done, and the family had to spend a long time here. If Ronald McDonald House wasn't there, this just would not be feasible.
Because of the relationship that the Ronald McDonald House has with Memorial Sloan Kettering, they allow us to come here so we don't have to go inpatient.
The mission of the Ronald McDonald House is really quite simple. We take care of and keep together families while they're going through a very difficult period of time in their lives. And so we provide the housing element for them while they have come from literally all over the world to get the best possible treatment here in New York City. And the Ronald McDonald House is here to house them and give them a lot of social support and social services to make their stay as palatable as possible. For the family to stay together while they're going through this particular difficult period is so important. We are a haven away from pain.
Israel acclimated very well to the house. Everyone knows him here. Israel smiles all the time. Even when he's in pain, he smiles. He runs around, he plays with staff. They have nicknames for him.
The one thing I love when I come into this house, and that's why I encourage so many people to do this, is the amount of fun the kids are having. So you can come in and you can hear the kids laughing and screaming and just having a really great time. And that's something that we provide, and that makes us a really happy place. And I think when kids and families are able to unite with other kids and families that are battling similar issues, that just helps strengthen the whole getting well process.
The Ronald McDonald House is so important because if we didn't have this place, what would we have? They have people on staff that if we're having a bad day, that we can talk to them, their shoulder that we can cry on. One thing is Israel loves it here because there's other kids like him. And back home, a lot of times the kids don't understand. They would tease him, you know, because he had a Broviac or a Medport, and then he wouldn't be able to play because he would be sad. And out here, everyone is going through something, so they all play together and they all understand that they're in this together.
My number one wish for the families is when they come to the house, they feel that they're getting the support they need to get through difficult times. Whether that's help from the staff, help from our 730 plus volunteers, or just help from each other, that they feel that they have that support. And my number one wish for the kids is that they just come, they can have some moments of fun and just be kids rather than kids with cancer.